I'm currently on my way over to my eye appointment. Fall just begun in the city, so super excited. I'm curious to see if my eyesight's changed. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm gonna try to get them to fix my glasses because they've been kind of coming apart and like falling apart. Not falling apart, but like getting loose. I'll try my best to bring you along with it, but I'm obviously not gonna be able to show everything. So I also did bring some eye information from my last eye appointment. How well you can hear me, but I finished with my eye appointment. I'm getting new glasses. I'll talk more about what everything went down later. Also insert like all the prints and everything in here as well. Hey everyone, so I just got a text notification saying that my glasses are ready to pick up, so I figured I might as well pick them up on my way home from work. It's a little bit out of the way, but I figured I should probably get them. So welcome to part 2 of this portion of the video for my picking on my glasses. All I can say as I'm walking, I look down and the ground feels like a lot closer to my face, which is not, like, it's very, very trippy. Like, I feel like I'm walking on a constant hill circle thing. Like, if you've seen those, like, not 3D, the 360 videos, it looks like that. I think it looks good. I also got blue lights, so I'll explain all of it in the later part of this video. Hi guys, so I just wanted to come on for this last part to go over my eye exam and just everything that we did differently in this location. So, and you obviously saw me picking up my glasses too, so this is kind of just a catch-all for everything that I may have missed in the vlog portion. So let's start with the actual eye appointment. So the place that I went to is, I believe it's called an ophthalmologist and not an optometrist. Let me just verify that real quick. Sorry, they're called optometrists or whatever. The place I'd gone to before was the other version, so it was a little different from some of the things that we do that I've been basically used to since I've been going to the eye doctor, and got my first pair when I was like 5 years old. So it's a little different, but mostly the same. I did notice the first thing is that the equipment was back to the old equipment and the equipment that's not like automated and everything, so that was different. You know, went about the same process, reading the lines, seeing which one was better, one or two, that kind of thing. And one of the things that I noted was different is that they actually numbed my eyes to do the shining the light in the eyes. So that was very intriguing. It felt very weird. I'm not gonna lie, I've never had my eyes numb before, so that was different. Something that I wish I could have done instead of having them do it for me was just kind of going through and picking up my own frames. They kind of were just giving me frames to look at, and then I was saying yes or no, which I understand. It's like behind a counter in glass cases because they don't want people stealing, but I just don't like when other people are helping me choose. I would prefer it if I chose on my own, but again, I really enjoyed my experience there, so that was like the only thing. And I'll pull up all the photos of the frames I tried out. Some were too big, some were too chunky, some were too small. I didn't like the colors on some. And then I ended up with the pair that I have. They were the place I went to that was kind of like their brand of glasses that I liked the best. And so with those, I ended up getting computer progressives. So the differences between a progressive lens and a computer progressive lens is in your progressive lens, and hopefully I can find a graph that I can look at. Let me just verify that. So with normal progressives, your long distance vision is going to be up top and your up close vision is going to be in the bottom, and it's kind of going to blend in the middle, but you're really like middle zone is like this tiny spot in the middle, and I'll have a graph on the screen to like show what I'm talking about. And my optometrist gave me the option to look at what a computer progressive lens looks like. So she showed me and had me sit in the front of a computer, and she said, here's what it looks like as is with progressives. And then she showed me what a computer progressive is, which is basically takes that intermediate and kind of pulls it forward and bigger for you, which I thought would be perfect for me since I edit my videos obviously on a computer, and then at work I'm on a computer all the time. I'm also looking at fine print and books all the time, so it's kind of like I need more intermediate vision. So I ended up going with computer progressive lenses. So with those, the intermediate is actually a bigger circle in the middle, so it gives basically the smaller like portion a wider range on the lens. So that's why I went with that. I decided not to get contacts. I don't think I'll ever get contacts, just because it's really not part of who I am. But I thought I would read basically my eyesight for you. And so because I went to a different version of the doctor that I had before, the way they do their numbers is different. So the reason why my numbers are so off from my last video is because I went to a different kind of doctor. So right eye, the sphere, which is the correction for nearsightedness or farsightedness, is -7, and then for my left eye it's a -6.75. And then the cylinder, which is the term that is used for people with astigmatism and refers to the lens power needed to address it. So in my right eye, my cylinder, oh, that's the same for both. So right and left is both -1.5. And then my axis, this is also for astigmatism. It's the number on your prescription that determines the orientation of your astigmatism correction. So this is both 0 and 0. And then the add, which is the additional magnification that I need to read close up. And again, for both of my eyes, that is plus 0.75. Obviously, I have increased nearsightedness. If you see a minus sign in front of a number, that indicates nearsightedness. And if you see a positive sign or a plus sign in front of the number, it indicates farsightedness. Also, if you're wondering, I'm reading this on my laptop, so it's a kind of touchscreen foldable laptop. So if you're wondering why I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at this. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense to you in the prescription wise. If it doesn't, I don't know what else to tell you. But again, I ended up getting computer progressives for my lenses based on my prescription, as well as what she showed me what was computer progressives. And then I also decided to go with blue light lenses. So from now on, if you see my vlogs and you see a little tint of blue in my lenses, that is why. I obviously stare at a computer, TV, phone, like all day, so I figured I might as well protect my eyes a little more, considering they're already pretty bad. And then I also decided to pay a little extra to get the lenses to be thinner, because you can make them like the very thick ones, you can make them a little thinner, and then you can make them the thinnest they can be as progressive. So I ended up doing that since the frames that I have are a little smaller. Obviously, I have my old glasses as a backup pair now, and I have my new glasses. So you enjoyed coming along on my eye journey. I know it's a little different than the last video, but that's because I went to a different type of eye doctor, so things are going to be a little different. But again, it's all kind of the same process no matter where you go, just kind of what equipment that they use, as well as what your eyesight is, depends on what you do. Hopefully I don't have to do that puff of air thing, because I hate that thing. There was a lot of times where during my exam, she kept saying, don't worry, it's not the puff of air, you don't have to blink a lot. So that was really nice. Again, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on my eye journey. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what eyesight you have. Is it more nearsighted, more farsighted, a little bit of both? And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
1, 2, 3, funky. My darling, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.